It's your lovely Abbie Dagrin, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be continuing a series that deals with natal charts, and today I'll be doing a natal chart analysis on Billie Eilish. I'll be speaking on her placements and how her placements have contributed to her personality, as well as contributed to a lot of her success. With that in mind, please stay tuned for the rest of my video. If you have not yet become a part of the Abbie Dagrin family, then this is your calling to do so. Please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Also, share this video with all your friends, family members, enemies, or anyone you know in general. And also, hit that like button because I know you guys will love this video. With that in mind, I will be speaking on my company, Gael Beauty. It deals with beauty and it deals with cosmetics, body butter, soap, and it's a rooibos tea body butter, rooibos tea body soap, and a rooibos tea body spray. This is going to be great for your skin. Depending on your skin type, it works for every last one of them, and it does not clog your skin. So the link will be down below where you can purchase everything on this line. Now let's get right into the video. Billie Eilish was born on December 19, 2001, and that qualifies her to be a Sagittarius. People with this placement, specifically Billie, are very happy people, are very witty people, and they're always looking for an adventure. They always try their best to be happy, and Billie Eilish, if you look through her music, you have seen that her music has brought a lot of happiness to herself, and she's the type of person that is very fun-loving, very fun-spirited, and very energetic, and this is due to her being a fire sign. She has a lot of physical energy, and this is great because she's an entertainer, and to be an entertainer, you have to be very energetic, or helping the crowd be energetic. Freedom is a theme when it comes to Sagittarius. They love freedom, and they hate being restrictive in any way in their life. Next up is her Aquarius Moon, and this is one of the hardest placements in Moon. The hardest of all hardest would be Capricorn, but Moon in Aquarius is very hard. The people who have this placement, like Billie, are very unique, they're very entertaining, and they're very independent, and they love to forge their own path in life. She's a very entertaining person, she is an entertainer, and she's a very independent person as well. She doesn't like to depend on people for anything. She may at times be stubborn, and she is a rebel. If you look at her music and you listen to her tone, you do see that she does have rebel energy, and she loves to live freely. She doesn't like to conform to society's norms, and she does not like to be controlled. She's very offbeat, but she's a very unique person, and this is what makes her stand out. Next up is her Mercury in Capricorn. With this placement, it's all about practicality, and their conversational style reflects that trait at all points in their life. If you watch Billie Eilish's interviews, you do see that she does have a practicality tone, and everything that she talks about in the way she speaks is very practical. She's the type of person that would use efficient words to explain her point or explain how she feels. She will at times also have calculative reasoning, so anything that she says, she's thought about it before saying it. And she may have calculated how society may see it before she even says it. So she really thinks about everything she says. And the way that she speaks is very ambitious, so when she talks, people tend to always listen to her. Next up is her Venus in Sagittarius, and people with this placement take immense pleasure in being in love and sharing their exciting encounter with others. They love being in love, however, they don't like to be restricted in that relationship, and they love to share those lovely moments with people who are very close to them, whether that's their friends or their family members, and they just love to talk about things that they do. They are very adventurous people. They're very energetic, and that comes from being a fire sign. They're optimistic, and that's also what comes with being a Sagittarius in any placement. Optimism is something that leads them, and that's why they're able to manifest a lot of things. They're very liberal and open-minded, so they love to discover new things or to explore new things. Lastly, their honesty is unmatched, and she's the type of person who would let their partner know how she feels about something. Next up is her Mars in Pisces. With this placement, she is about expressing herself and going after things with love and compassion. One of the ways she expresses herself is through her art, through her music, and she does make music for people who relate to her on different topics, and also she makes music that deals with a lot of love and compassion for people and compassion for everyone around them. At times, because the placement is in Pisces, she can be very sensitive and vulnerable, and at times it can be difficult for herself to be asserted in situations. However, her Sagittarius placement in Sun does balance it out and helps a lot, and she tends to be a very unselfish person, and she tries her best to be considerate of other people's needs. However, she does make sure that her needs are fulfilled first. Next up is her placement in Cancer and Jupiter. With this placement, she is very instinctive and attracts good luck and good fortune because of her instincts. This is done by the devotion that she has to anything that she puts in her mind. She's going to make sure that she works hard to accomplish the goals, and she's going to make sure that everything works out in her behalf. She's also the type of person that will use her humor and optimism to bring a lot of luck into her life. Also, showing her blessings and her luck in her life would be her family blessings, heritage, and also real estate. She wants to make sure that not only is her family glad and happy and proud of her, but she has a great family, she has a great heritage, and that she's able to have real estate as well. Next is her Saturn in Gemini, and having this placement means that she is stable, intelligent, and has a strong communication skill. And this is very important in order for her to manifest a lot of things, because having stability really helps you manifest things and helps you be able to be consistent with accomplishing your dreams. Being intelligent is also great because you know a lot of things and you're able to navigate your life with that knowledge. And lastly, having a strong communication skill is beautiful, because if you're not able to communicate how you feel, then it's going to be hard for you to get what you want in life or to be able to express how you feel, because people won't know how you're feeling. So having a Saturn in Gemini is actually a great placement for her, and these combination of things will help her with her success. Next up is her Uranus in Aquarius, and with this placement, she loves to take up social causes and find ways of solving complex issues such as poverty or injustice. And if you did see, I think a year or two ago, she was, protesting and talking about issues in regards to injustice. And she loves to talk about things that in society would be termed a complex issue. However, she's going to be the person that is going to talk about those issues at the forefront. She's the person who's a reformer at heart and wants to see changes and make positive changes in society that benefits society as a whole. Not some people benefit from some things while others do not. And she's the person that will work tirelessly to make sure that this is accomplished in her generation. Next up is her Neptune and Aquarius. And with this placement, she is able to find inspiration wherever she goes and is always thinking of ways to help society. Inspiration to her is found everywhere. If she looks outside her window or outside her car door, she's going to use those things as inspiration to not only help society, but also inspiration to bring songs to introduce what she feels about society. Being able to improve society is a big must for someone with a Neptune and Aquarius. And as you know, Aquarius is a sign in any placement that wants to reform. And they're the type of people that do not like to conform to what society has done, especially if it doesn't help them or rule in their best interest. So they're going to work tirelessly to make sure that everything is changed, not only for them, but generations to come. Next up is her Pluto and Sagittarius, and this is due to her being a part of Generation Z. So with this placement, it adds on a search to add to their wealth of knowledge and for their enjoyment. Every day, someone with this placement, particularly Billie, would love to learn more about society and would love to learn more about things that present in society. What is the reason of something beginning? What is the reason of something ending? What is the reason for something being created? They want to increase their knowledge, and it's not even for like anything important, it's just for their fun, just for their enjoyment. With this generation, you're going to see new ideas and new inventions from children, adults, and everybody in this generation, Generation Z. So they are very smart, and we're going to see so much in the life to come with them. Next up is her North Node in Gemini. So in order for her to uncover her hidden gifts and talents, Billie Eilish will need to develop these attributes. So first things first is healthy curiosity, asking questions to learn how others think, seeing both sides of a situation, having tact, having logic, communication of internal doctrines, a positive approach to life and other people, purposely cheering up others, using non-threatening approach when expressing ideas, listening, openness to new ideas and experiences, and seeking factual information before making decisions. So she will need to develop these attributes in order for her to uncover her hidden gifts and talents. Next up is her Chiron in Capricorn, and it deals with self-worth and validation. So at times she may not be able to see her worth, and she may need validation from other people, and sometimes this validation may come from the wrong type of people because they see that she doesn't have the highest self-worth, and they're able to take advantage of her and sadly lead her into directions that she should not be leaded into. So in order for her to know her worth, she should talk to herself every day, speak on the things that make her not happy as to herself and why she believes she needs validation. When she goes to therapy and she's able to look at these aspects in her life, then she'll be able to know that she's worth it and she deserves nothing but the best. Next up is her rising/ascendant in Pisces. People with this placement are very creative, very charitable, very spiritual, very ambiguous, very faithful people, very private, zoned out at times, and they love to go with the flow. They have an appearance of gentleness, peace-loving, and they love to be artistic. They can be changeable in personality, and that makes sense because they are a mutable sign. They're very dreamy and soft-hearted. They have a difficulty in being objective. They want stability, reliability, and a practical partner. They dislike confrontation. They may be sensitive, and they may have a lot of pets. So I think to a certain extent, this really explains Billie Eilish and with her rising. And last but not least is her midheaven in Sagittarius. Someone with this placement tends to be quite a reflective type of person. They are great planners. They love to make sure that everything that they believe or see in their mind or they imagine in their mind is seen in front of them. So they're the greatest planners that you can have. They're able to keep several projects going at once because they are very mutable. They do their best in jobs that give them mental challenges, independence, and it lets them travel. And that's something that Billie was able to accomplish by being an entertainer, because she does travel a lot and she does have independence with her music. She's willing to work hard, and she is a hard worker. She's been working from a young age, and they don't mind jobs that help in services like teaching or acting. So she has done so well for herself, and she lives up to her midheaven in the best way. Well, that's all I have for you lovelies today in regards to Billie Eilish's natal chart. Please let me know down below how you felt about it. Did you learn anything new about Billie Eilish, or was this very informative? Also, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload. Hit that like button and share this video with everyone you know, your friends, your family members, or just anyone in general, lovelies. And if you have not yet followed me on my social media account, you guys, I post every single day on there. And if I don't post on YouTube, I am most definitely posting on my social media account. So please make sure you go and follow me over there. I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting me. It means so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you all. Please stay safe and healthy, and know that you're loved, and anything that you do, you're going to accomplish. Believe it. Okay, bye, loves.